and the player falls down on the pickup play. And we have a runner on first. So everything is okay, and we are going to continue with the game. 2 balls, no strikes. The ball is up. 3 balls now, no strikes, and a walk. Runners on first and second. Here's the pitch, strike. First and second, another ball, so the pitcher is having trouble with the control. 1 ball and 1 strike. It's complicated to pitch in this level anyways. Two balls and 1 strike. Runners on first and second. And there's another ball. 3 balls and 1 strike. There's the pitch. Pop up. The pitcher has the ball and drops it. Anyway, by rule, that's an infield fly. When you have runners on first and second and you have an infield fly, by rule is out. So no matter what happens with the ball, it was ruled an out by rule. So 1 down. Here's the pitch. Swing, and takes a violent swing. Great swing, but foul. This is the 4th in the Italian order, so she must be a good hitter. There's a drive way back to the right and gonna be a hit. So maybe there will be 2 runners. 1 run fell down, so the throw to the plate gonna be, and she's safe at home. Unfortunately, on the run, the Italian girl falls down and she was sailed, but the throw by the shortstop was up and away. So lucky for Italia, we have 1 run and the runner advanced to third. So we have runners on third and second with 1 out, and we have 1 run on the board for the Italians, and number 31, left-handed batter, is taking the plate. So a lot of trouble here for the pitcher of Denmark, and it's another ball. So runner on third and second with 1 out, 1 ball, no strikes. And the Italians are threatening here in the very first inning to put some runs on the board because they have only 1 out. The throw, there's a drive way back to the center field that's gonna be dropped against the wall, and they should score the 2 runs easily, and they do. So 3 runs, a great shot, almost hit the home run into the center field. One bounce to the wall and stand-up double for the Italian and clearing the bases. Now we have 3 runs. So the Italians are taking charge of this game. Still 1 out. A great swing by the 5th on the Italian order. And now the pitch is strike. Number 59 of Italy, it's batting for the Mediterranean team and takes the swing, and she misses that curveball, so she's against. She has 2 strikes and no balls, and now the catcher goes and talk with the pitcher, maybe clarifying something about the selection of the pitches. And now comes the umpire to see what is happening here. We're trying to clarify what is the trouble. So the umpire ends the conversation between the catcher and the pitcher. So we're going back. We are back in the game. Let's play ball. Runner on second. Here's the pitch. Upstairs. So the first ball, 1 ball and 2 strikes for the Italian batter. 1 out, and we have a runner on second. Oh, there's a line, and the pitcher grabs the line. So 2 down. Great reflex on the side of the pitcher for Denmark. It's not easy to catch that kind of balls. But we have 2 down. Runner on second. Here's the pitch. Low. Ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes. So after the damage, the Italian team is managing to stay. The Denmark team is managing to keep the Italians' damage only in 3 runs. Here comes the pitch. There's a high fly ball. The shortstop should have it, and she does, to end the side. So 3 runs for the Italians in this first inning. We will come back in this after this short break. We're back in the game in the bottom of the first inning. Now the Italians are on the defense, and the Denmark team is trying to, in the offense, to open this first inning. Let's see how it goes. The inning for the Denmark team, the classic team. Strike right on the money. The first strike. Great velocity of the Italian pitcher. She prepares, throws, rolling to the third base. Third base throws to first. In time. 1 out. Great fielding by the third base of Italy, making that out. So here comes number 25. The Italian pitcher is making her choice, and it's a high fastball, foul, out of play. So we have 1 strike. One strike, 1 out in this first inning, in the bottom of the first inning. She prepares, throws, and good curveball. And she swings and misses. So she's in the hole with no balls and 2 strikes. Great pitch by the Italian. That curveball breaks in. Now let's see another curveball, and she fouls that. Defending his turn, the classic Denmark team. It's on the first inning with 1 out. Maybe now it's time for the fastball. I think fastball up and in will be the best selection in this situation. Let's see. The pitch is up and away, and it's a ball. 1 ball and 2 strikes. The Italian pitcher, it's throwing with velocity, but good swing by number 25, and she is defending his turn, making the pitcher of Italia make pitches. That's the point of the at bat. So let's see. She comes with a nice fastball, and the ball is just foul. So in this level, we are playing in the European 35 Master. So the players have a lot of experience. So there's no matter the velocity of the Italian pitcher, it's too fast. Actually, she's throwing very hard, but they have played this game for a long time. There's a curveball, a changeup, and get her with the changeup. Strikeout. A good change of velocity. Great changeup. She was like waiting for the fastball, and the Italian pitcher surprised her with the changeup and strike out the batter. So now it's 2 outs and foul ball and 1 strike now for number 17. One strike in the batter's count. 3-0 winning Italy. Here's the pitch. A little change of not too easy. Second base to first to end the inning. So we're going to a break, and we will be soon with you. back on the game to the top of the second inning. This game, Italy scored 3 runs on the first, and now in the second inning, they are closing this inning. Then the Denmark pitcher starts with the ball. She's having problems with her control, but the damage of the Italians only are 3 runs now. So the pitch is swing and misses. 1-on-1 the count. Sometimes it's difficult to hit a ball that the pitcher is throwing with movement and slow. Another ball, 2 balls and 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Foul ball, so she's 2-2. Here's the pitch. Strike. 3 and she's out.
Vede, tu devi andare al bagno. Io e lui andiamo al bagno. Vede, sposta.
Ball. 1 ball and no strikes. Here's the pitch. Up and away. 2 balls and no strikes. Here comes the pitch. Strike. Right on the middle. So 2 balls and 1 strike. 2 balls and 1 strike in the count of the Italian. Now it's a ball. 3 balls and 1 strike. 3 balls and 1 strike. With 1 out, the pitch is up and she walks. So we have runner on first. No balls and no strike because this is a new hitter for Italy. 1 out in the inning. Here's the pitch. Ball 1. Here's the pitch. Rolling to the third base. She throws to first and gets the out in first. So 2 outs. A routine running. The third base got the ball and throws the runner out. So 2 outs, and we have the runner on second advancing on the fielder's choice. So runner on scoring position with 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Ball 1. One ball and no strike. Here comes the pitch. Ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and miss. The pitch. Runner on second. The pitch. It's another ball. 3 balls and 1 strike. It's the batter's count. Solid hit, but foul. The thing with the Italians batters is that they are used to see fastballs, and the Denmark pitcher is throwing slow fastballs and curveballs, and it's difficult to adjust the swing. Now it's a walk. We have runners on first and second. And now it's time for a new batter. So runners on first and second. Here's the pitch. Ball number 1. 2 outs in the inning. The first pitch was a ball. And now let's see what the pitcher came with. Strike. It's almost like slow pitch. The pitches that the Denmark pitcher is throwing, and then comes with a fastball right on the money for the center fielder, and the inning is over. So Denmark, the inning is over, and we will back with you in a short moment. We're back in the game. Now it's the turn for the Denmark girls. The first pitch is a strike. Great velocity on that fastball for the Italian pitcher. We are in the top of the 3rd inning. Here comes the pitch. Up. And it's a ball. 1 ball and 1 strike. The Italian pitcher, it's the opposite of the Denmark, of the classic pitcher. Curveball downstairs. It was more like a slider, and 2 balls and 1 strike. The Denmark pitcher, it's like slow pitch, a lot of movement. And this one, the Italian one, has all the fire on her hand. She makes a lot of sequence, different sequences of pitches, but all with great velocity. Like this slider, great slider that drops right on the plate, and it's almost impossible to swing. 3-2 the count. Let's see if she comes with the fastball. And he threw a slider, and the runner, it's a strikeout. So we have one batter down in this top of the third inning. And number 6 of Italy is on fire. She's throwing nothing else but fire. Great velocity on his hand. Strike one right down the middle. Believe me, in the softball is short the approach that the pitcher has. Now she has this changeup. So with her velocity, it's too complicated to swing to the changeup, and it's foul, and she's against the ropes with no balls and 2 strikes. Let's see, slider, and it's a ball. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Maybe now she will end with the fastball. Here comes the pitch. Slider down, and impossible for the batter to swing, and it's the second strikeout of the inning. A great sequence of pitches that number 6 have on her arm, and it's always difficult to bat for the first time against this kind of selections of pitches. The throw is foul, so 1 strike and no balls in the count of the batter. Now she's facing the bottom of the order, so it's easier to dominate the batters. Here's the pitch. Up. Fastball up, but not in the strike zone. So we have 1-1 the count. Let's see what brings her now. Fastball, and she fouls the ball. So 1 ball and 2 strikes. Let's see now what's the pitch, and it's a strikeout looking, a great fastball, and she retires the side, striking out the 3 batters she faced. So we're gonna be in a few moments with you. Play ball. Ball number one. We are in the bottom of the third inning. One ball and no strikes. Ball two. Two balls and no strikes. She swings and misses. Again, it's hard to adjust for the Italian batters. This slow motion pitch, almost like a slow pitch, and she has to adjust her swing. Two balls and one strike. Three balls and one strike. She has to be patient on the plate and wait for her pitch like that one. It's a base hit. He's gonna go for two, maybe three, because the ball goes all the way to the back. And a stand-up triple for the Italian batter. Right on the nose, a crying line. And she gets the ball right on the money. We have runner on third base with no outs. And it's time for the number 31 that in the last at bat she hits one against the wall. Here's the pitch. Ball one. If she waits for her ball, I think if she can adjust the swing with the power she has, she can make a long fly ball and brings the run to the plate. So let's see. Rolling to the pitcher. The pitcher has the ball, throw to first and out. One out, and the runner remains on the third base. So one out, runner is still in the scoring position. 3-0, Italy ahead in this ball game. The pitch is strike one. One strike and no balls in the count of the Italian. Here's the pitch. Swings and misses. The swing is too early. Too early are making the swings because the ball is getting to the plate in a slow motion. Here comes with the fastball into the dirt. So we have one ball and two strikes. And the Italians are having troubles adjusting their swing. Here comes the pitch. There's a drive. Again, quick hands of number 59, but that ball was a little bit early, that swing. She has to adjust more her swing because she has very quick hands. And Italy needs like a long fly ball to make the runner comes to the plate. And again, making the swing early, and she's one ball and two strikes. And the coach of the Italian team is trying to say to her player that be patient and wait more for the ball. Quick pick-up play in third base. Nothing happens there. And number 59 is again with one ball and two balls and two strikes. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. There's a high fly ball to the gap between the 3 players, and the ball hits the ground. No. Hey. Chico. So the pitch was the hit was between the the center field, the left fielder, and the shortstop, right on the. Here's the pitch, ball, right where no one can reach there, and we have a runner on second. And Italy scores one more run, 4-0 now. Italy is winning the game. So here comes the pitch, a ball. There's a drive, foul. She hits hard that ball, but in foul territory. Italy now it's having 4 runs. Here's the pitch. There's a drive way back. That ball is going to be out of the ballpark. A home run. Finally, she adjusts the swing and crunched that ball out of the ballpark. And the Italians scored 2 more runs, now putting this game away from the classic Denmark girls. 6-0 is the score. Great shot to the left field, and that ball was gone. So we still have 1 down, and now the bases are clear. Here's the pitch. Ball. Strike. 1 ball and 1 strike, 1 out. Here's the pitch. Up and away. 2 balls and 1 strike. The Italians are clutching this game. Here's the pitch. Between the shortstop has the ball but cannot throw. And we have a runner on the first base. I think maybe they can do here a pitching change or something. They are trying to readjust the defense and try to keep this game alive. So the pitcher steals in the pitching zone. There's no changes. So we're back on the game. They're playing for two. Strike one. One strike and no balls in the batter's count. Just waiting for. And there's a drive up to the middle, base hit. So runners on first and second with one out. And now the Italians are adjusting the swing and they are punishing the pitcher because in the first time they saw the pitch, this kind of pitcher that throws slow, they have like trouble adjusting. Now they can adjust the swing, wait more for the ball, and swing with more, with better timing. And she do. The crowd was a bit mad because the Italian tried to bunt, and the game is 6-0. So she has to make the swing like this time, and she has 2 strikes and no balls. Anyways, you can do whatever you want in this situation as a player, but with the score 6-0, trying to bunt is not like good idea. It's more like let's have fun, let's swing the ball like she does now, and the ball goes like, away from a hit, and another run comes in, the 7th run for Italy. Runners on first and second, and a base hit. Almost the shortstop got the ball, but she was not ready because the hit was very power hit, and she was not able to make that play. So runners on first and second. There's a drive, another hit for the Italians. She went to home and no throw. Another run, 8-0. Now this game is getting away for the classic ladies of Denmark. The Italians now are punishing the pitcher with strong bats. Here's the pitch. There's a drive, almost get by the shortstop. The ball passed, and another run is on. So runners on first and second again, and another hit and another run. So 9 runs or 10 runs is the official score. 10 runs to nothing. And I think this is too much pain for the pitcher, and the coach of the Classic Ladies will make a pitching change because she's talking with the umpire. She make a change, but not on the pitcher. The change was.
And number 17 is going to shortstop, number 6.
The change was the shortstop goes to the center field, and the center field goes to the shortstop because the manager of Denmark saw their weakness on the defense. So let's see what happens. Let's play ball. Upstairs, 1 ball. No strikes. Still 1 out. Runners on first and second. There's a drive, base hit. Another one. This one is a single, and the bases are loaded for number 31. She will bat for the second time in this inning. The first out of the inning was her out. So now Italy is having bases loaded and the first ball is up. 1 ball and no strikes, and there's no where to put the batter, so she had to throw strikes, and she does. Strike number 1, 1-1 the count, 1 out, and 10 runs on board for Italy. There's the pitch, foul ball. She's having trouble with that pitch. The pitcher has her with 2 strikes and 1 ball. I think if she can throw a low strike, she can get her. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Nothing up, if I may say. It's low, but it's a wild pitch and it's gonna be out at the plate. Great play by the defense of Denmark. And finally the second out is on the board. It was a very close play, but the umpire says it's out. Now it's 2 down and runners on third and second. Still in scoring position. Here comes the pitch. Line into the second base. It's a base hit, and will the Italian 2 more runs get on the scoreboard with that single. And now it's 12-0. A lot of pain here on the third inning for the Italians against Denmark girls. Here comes the pitch. Fouls back. One strike. And no balls. 1 strike and 1 ball now. 2 outs in the inning. 12 runs, Italy. No runs for Denmark. And the pitch is up. 2 balls and 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Base hit, another one between the shortstop and the third base. And we have runners on first and second with 2 down. And number 28, the one who hits the home run, it's coming to the plate. So a perfect situation for Italy again to put some more runs on the board, but the pitcher of Denmark is trying to keep that inning in 12 runs. Foul ball. So we have 1 strike and no balls with 2 outs, runners on first and second. Here's the pitch. High fly ball. Maybe the shortstop got it's under and got the ball, and the inning is over. So we will take a short break and we will come back. We are getting back to the ball game in this ladies tournament of the European Master Cup taking place in Barcelona. This time in Viladecans. We have two venues, the one in Viladecans, the other one in Samboy. The main venue is at Samboy. And here's the pitch. Curveball. Ball one. Italia make a change. It's a new pitcher. Number 17, and she throws another ball, 2 balls and no strikes in the top of the 4th inning. Here comes the pitch. Strike. I was right and the official board was wrong, so there's only 11 runs. Well, only 11 runs, not 12. Bunt, the pitcher has it, throws, bad throw. And the runner advanced on that error. Runner on first. One lady running on first. And the other classic lady is on the plate, trying to make some runs for her team. There's the pitch, another bunt. It's a strategy in this sport on softball to make bunts because they need runners. They are losing by 11, so they have to put runners on the board. Here comes the pitch, swings and misses. 2-2 the count. Good slider by the Italian pitcher. She doesn't have the same velocity of the starter pitcher, but is well location pitches with movement. Rolling to the third base. Third base throws to first and gets the out in first. So one out. And runner on second. And the classic lady, it's at the plate for Denmark. High fastball, ball one. One ball and no strikes in this top of the 4th inning. Here's the pitch. Strikes. 1-1 the count. We have a full venue here. We have almost all the stands. Foul ball. Almost all the seating in this stadium are full. So great night of softball. And now the count is 2 strikes and 1 ball. Classic ladies at the plate. Here's the pitch. Running, base hit. No, it's foul ball. Foul ball, and we have 2-2 now on the count. No, 2-1. It's 1-2, or 2-2. I don't know because the official scoreboard says 2 strikes and 1 ball. So, anyways, here's the pitch. Rolling to the shortstop. Short has the ball. Throw to first. Out in time. The throw to the third. It's safe on third. They make a good defensive play. The shortstop of Italy grabs the ball, throw to the first, make the first out, and then the throw to the third base was on the money. The player was safe, and we have Classic Lady on the third base with 2 outs. And number 3 is trying to get the honor run on the board. And she does with a nice hit, but foul. So 1 strike and in her count. Runner on third. Let's see what the pitcher does. Wild pitch, and the runner stays at third. So 1-1, it's the count. And Classic Ladies are trying to get the first run on the board. 2 outs, 1 strike, 1 ball. Here's the pitch. Low and in. So 2 balls and 1 strike. This pitcher of Italy, number 17, almost throw everything sliders. Here comes the pitch. Now it's a fastball, and it's a hit. So 1 run is in for the Classic Ladies. And the cheering for the stands. All the fans of the Classic Ladies are cheering for that run. 11-1. Let's put 1 on the scoreboard for the Classic Ladies. 2 down, and runner on first base with that great at bat and that good hit. 2 down. Here's the pitch. Swings and misses. Number 25 make a big swing, but all air. We have runner on first, 1 strike and no balls. There's a good swing again. This time she makes great contact, but in the foul zone. So number 25 have strong hands. She handles a great first at bat against the Italian pitcher with the great velocity. So she has a quick hands. Now it's a ball getting away from the catcher, and the lady advanced to the second base. She reached the second, so we have a lady on scoring position for Denmark, and a great quick hands at the plate. Here comes the pitch. Swings and makes a great line, but on the money for the left fielder who grabs the ball. Great defensive play by the Italians, and the inning is retired. So we will back with the end of the 4th inning. We are back in the game, 11-1 on the Italian side, and I think this can be a knockout if the Italians can put like one more run in the board. Here's the pitch. Ball. 2 balls and no strikes. Here's the pitch. Swings. Again, early. Here comes the pitch. Ball number 3. So we have 2-2 the count. No outs in this inning. 11-1, Italy is winning this game. Here's the pitch. Foul ball. I think if Italy scores 2, by the way, not 1. The ruling on the knockout is 12 runs once the 3rd inning is passed. So here comes the pitch. It's a ball, and we have 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swings early and foul ball. So full count for the Italian player. Here's the pitch. And a walk. So runner on first. No balls, no strike because it's the first time she's at the plate. But we have runner on first. Here's the pitch. Strike 1. So runner on the board, swings and makes the great catch, the third base, and great play. It's gonna be out at first. The third base lady gets the ground ball and makes a big throw to the first and makes the out. Now, it will take place a pitching change. So 11-1, it's the score.
Twenty-five out.
So it was a pitching change, and now I think the coach of Denmark ladies, classic ladies, is taking the mount. She's warming up her arm, and this is gonna be the last inning of the ball game because of the ruling of time in this tournament. So this is the last inning of the play of the game. We have a runner on second. One out. Ball one. Runner on second. Here comes the pitch of the lefty. One ball. No strikes. Here's the pitch of the lefty. It's down and in. Here's the pitch. Strike. Rolling to the pitcher. The pitcher throws and makes a bad throw, and Italia scores the 12th run of the ball game. Unfortunately played by the Denmark pitcher, making a bad throw. Strike. Here's the pitch. Strike two. Running to the second base. The second base loses the ball, but the shortstop makes the play, and they out in second. So 2 outs. Great coverture by the shortstop, because the second base girl lost the ball, but she was there to grab the ball and make the out. So 2 outs now, and runner on first. 12-1. Italy is up in the scoreboard. It's ball. Runner in first base. Here's the pitch. Running to the second base. Second baseman takes the tag and ends the inning. in the ball game. This is gonna be the last inning. The umpire just confirmed this, and this a line drive right on the middle. And the Classic Ladies put 1 run on the board. It's gonna be complicated for them because they have to score 11 runs. But she makes good contact, and she's happy about it because that ball was crying into the center field. Great at bat. Now the center fielder is at the plate, and it's a strike. One strike, no balls. There's the pitch. It's a ball. 1-1 the count. One and one. Runner on first. The pitch is up, is in and low. So 2 balls and 1 strike. The Classic Ladies are on business in this 4th and last inning, and she takes a ground ball to the shortstop. The shortstop falls down. Unfortunately, she slipped. She gets the ball good, but she slips and fell down. So runner on first, on second. I don't think that can be an error because it was like on a unwanted slippery field, and she drops and she fell. But I don't know the officials if that will count as hit or an error. But we have 2 Classic Ladies on the bases, one in first, the other one in second. And here's the pitch. Rolling foul. There's no outs. And I think this is a great opportunity for the Classic Ladies to just take swings and end this game. But this is a ball, 3 balls and 1 strike. No, 2. 1 ball and 1 strike. Sorry about that. Here's the pitch. She bunts and get safe. It's a hit. Surprising everyone, taking the bunt to the third base. The third base could not handle the ball, and she was safe at first. So we have another hit in this inning. The Classic Ladies are doing some business now with the bases loaded. They have full house, bases loaded, no outs, and the coach and closer of the team, number 6, is on the plate. Here's the pitch. Away. 1 ball, no strikes. This is not over for the Classic Ladies. They want to do some runs. The Italian team does a swing and a miss. Do not want to be so relaxed because we have just saw 2 defensive plays missing 2 easy outs. And now we have the bases loaded. Swing! A big swing. Take a big swing, but all air, and we have 1 ball and 2 strikes. She's trying to adjust her swing because she's a good hitter with quick hands. But the Italian, this pitcher has great movement on the ball. Here's the pitch, low and away. Now she has 2-2 on her count in this bottom and final inning. 12-1 is Italy on command of this game. Now a time is taking place because the shortstop is having her problems with her um, feet. 2-2. So 2-2. This is the strikeout count. I think she wanna make a swing. No, 3-2. So 3-2, bases loaded. There's no way to put. No. The bases are loaded, so she has to throw strikes because there's no place to put number 6 on the bases. And strikeout looking. She buys the changeup of the Italian pitcher, and that changeup breaks into the strike zone just in time, and she got her looking for this 1 out. So 1 out, and the ball is away. Up and away. So we have 1 ball. And no strikes. Rolling foul. The bases are still loaded though, so it's a great opportunity to put some runs and end this game with not so big loss, and put some runs to make a better score at the end of the game. And why not trying to tie it, but it's almost impossible to do it. So another ball, 2 balls and 1 strike on the batter's count. Bases loaded. Here comes the pitch. Up and away. 3 balls and 1 strike, and there's no place for her. So the pitcher can't throw ball. She has to make a strike, and the player knows this is the best count for a batter, 3-1, and she does with a great line drive, but foul ball. Now she's 3-2. The best count for a batter is when you have 3 balls and only 1 strike, because this is like a free swing for you. Now it's different because she have a full count, 3-2. The infielder is playing in, by the way. They are trying to get double play with home. And here's the pitch. Ball 4, and we will have a run, a score by bases on balls. And we have another run for the Classic Ladies on the board. 12-2 is the score. And number 23, the old Michael Jordan number, is on the back of this Classic Lady from Denmark. And she waits for the wild pitch, and the number 22 with great velocity scores the run. So 3 runs now for the Classic ladies. And number 23, she has runner on third and second. And the coach is gonna make or a change or he gonna make some adjust in the infield. So we will take a short break and come back. We are back in the game. We just saw running into the infield, and the runner scores the number 4 run. So here's the situation: runner on first, runner on third, 1 out. And the player tries to bunt, but she can't make a good contact and fouls the ball. So 1 ball, 1 strike and no balls. So the Classic ladies can be proud to go home with 4 runs and not have a big score against them. So 12-4 is not the same that 12-1. So 3 runs in this inning is very good for her, for them. And another wild pitch and another run is going to come. How about that? Run number 5 for the Classic ladies. How about that? 12-5. We have 2 outs, I think, now. And runner on second base in the scoring position. Here's the pitch. It's a low pitch. The player goes to the third base. They are now getting too aggressive at running the bases because they are in rally. So the runner advanced to third, and the Italian have to be careful with the place of the pitch because the wild pitch can score another run, and that pitch hits the batter on the feet. Painful one, as we just saw, and it's runner on third and first, and maybe it's gonna be it for the pitcher. Yes, the manager is gonna make a change. He saw enough and doesn't want to have any surprises because the Classic ladies are on business, making some runs, making some plays, stolen bases, be aggressive in the running the bases, and now they bring the same lady that opens the game, and there's a pitching change taking place. The score now is 12-5, and we have runners on the corners. Oops, that was a dangerous throw because that throw you cannot see on the screen, but the manager of Italy was making the change with the umpire and upstairs and almost hit him with the ball, his her his own player. So let's play ball. Here comes number 6, the pitcher that opens this ball game, trying to close this game. And the first pitch is up, it's low and down. The runners advance, but this isn't matter. Runners on third and second in scoring position, and number 3 with the hit can score 2 runs, and she does. A great contact with the ball, but on foul territory. Number 6 has great velocity, and number 3 has to be quicker. Maybe she will come now with the slider outside. No, inside slider, and she strike the batter out for out number 2. Now it's confirmed. There's 2 outs. Two outs. Runner in third, runner in second. Here comes the pitch. Fly right to us. And it's foul ball. If I have a glove, I can grab that ball almost on my head. So great matchup here because this classic lady have a quick swing, and this pitcher has velocity. So let's see. Here's the pitch. There's a drive, well hit into the middle. So 1 run is scored, and the classic ladies cuts the lead to the half. How about that? And you can hear the cheering of the classic ladies side. Runner on third, runner on second. This is not over. Foul right to us. Maybe thanks we have a net in front of us. So power versus power. Here comes the pitch. Strike. So she has the classic ladies are out of their final strike. 0-2 the count. Here comes the pitch. Foul. The play is a running to the first base, and the inning is over and the game is over. But they all deserve a good round of applause because they cut the lead to 6. 12-6 was the final score, and well-deserved applause for classic ladies that make her effort and never give up and score 6 runs in the end to have this ball game 12-6. Now we're going to tell you that tomorrow we will be streaming again, so stay tuned to these same channels to see what games we will be broadcasting. For now, for me, it's over. So thank you very much for being there, and a great, have a great evening. Good night.